This is me today, December 14th, 2023, on my way to the mountain bike park that I frequent. And what you're going to see is these vehicles pulling up to the stop sign using this coordinated approach. And when they do it, they're going to pull up right at about anywhere from 50 to about 100 feet before I get to the stop sign. And they're going to do this about 3 times, and they're going to all drive the same speed to the stop sign to show and exhibit a means of intimidation and uniformity. And what that does is it's there to deliberately disturb your senses, just like the program has been doing, is disturbing you constantly, keeping you under a state of constant irritation and disturbance because you're being timed, and that's how the program works. So then what you also notice, probably in the beginning of the video, you'll have a white car. First it was a black truck, white car. They take these and they'll drive them around because maybe you drove a black truck in the past, which I did. I had a black Silverado. And then you have a white car, which is an indication of somebody who has stigmatized you, and they use that to anchor your psychology, so you're abused by the person, okay, in some form or fashion, and then that person, through their identity, has a vehicle that's associated with it. So now what they do is they drive by with associations. You once had a black truck, Silverado, crew cab like the one you see pass, and you were dating a girl in a small white car just like that. And so they start following you with an inundation, a coordinated effort of all of the things in your history, all of the things that you may be thinking about, or all of the things that you're just trying to get away from. They're there to keep it in your mind, to abuse you with it. On the way to the park, you're going to see a lot of white cars. Again, another reflection / a mirroring type of abuse to stalk you with someone of your past. And you're going to see the pattern of the white and red vehicle, again stalking you with your past, your parents' vehicles. Then you get to the park, and lo and behold, what's waiting there for you is the white SUV. You're having this person in your home that's stalking you. Okay, he's driving an SUV, a white SUV, and so it's an inundation of keeping your mind occupied with stressors of your history, stressors of your present, maybe even stressors of your wants, because I've spoken about that in the past, wanting a white SUV. But also what they'll do is they'll keep tabs on the internet browsing you're doing and then reflect that back at you. So if I wanted a Jeep, what they'll do is they'll literally, if I had to go down to Walmart, which is maybe 15 to 18 minutes away, the entire duration of the trip from my residence to Walmart will have an inundation of Jeeps, literally in a timing frequency of, I don't know, maybe 45 seconds to every 2 to 2.5 minutes. You have a Jeep come by and be somewhere in your line of sight, somewhere driving beside you, in front of you, behind you, or parked on a side street, or driving down a side street, or in the opposing intersection at a stop sign. There's numerous ways that they will inundate your atmosphere with the things that you are doing in your personal life, such as browsing a Jeep. So this is just one of those days where I'm trying to exercise my right to live freely of oppression, go and exercise and have good state of mind, mental health, mental body. I can't have that because I have shitheads like this who are always driving on my accord. And you're going to see that I didn't really want to bother on the trip back because it was the same thing. They have white SUV driving in the middle of the lane into my lane, directly into me on the way back. So I just don't want to get into it and spend a bunch of time today because it's just a waste of life and resources as it is. So I'm just going to put this out there to show you I guess if you coordinated movements just coming out of my residence, and you're going to see that with those vehicles coming up to the stop sign as I make my way to the intersection.